buy a Halloween costume.
No.
And it's a dress.
My mom made my costume and I wore it 6 years in a row.
When were you born? 1940?
You wore the same Halloween costume 6 years in a row?
I was a clown.
Don't need a costume for that. Anyone else want to take a joke?
Wow!
You got one?
Making fun of me.
Shoe fits, Leo?
Yeah, if you gotta wear it.
The nose fits. Wear it. Roll the open.
But where are the clouds?
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger. Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that. Melissa.
Now, here's Jason.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Trying to be nice to you. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the show. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. How y'all doing? You doing good? You doing well? Good. Full house today. I just want to know if this audience wants to join me in a class action lawsuit. Anybody? Yeah. You don't even, Aaron doesn't even care what it is. Did you hear about the guy in New York who was suing Taco Bell? He's suing Taco Bell for $5 million because he says some items aren't as grande as advertised. Look at this. Thank you, back row. I knew you would love this. The New York man referenced, look at these photos, come back to the TV, referenced these pics that show Taco Bell crunch wraps and Mexican pizzas stuffed to the max. But his lawsuit shows actual photos of the items about half the size of what the Bell pictured. And again, he wants $5 million for customers who bought these items in New York over the past 5 years or so. All I want to do is sue him because we can't get the chili cheese burrito anywhere but here. And if you travel to any other state, we did it. We were in Louisiana, and Colin, we pulled up to the drive-thru, and Colin goes, I'll do this, and I'll take a chili cheese burrito. And the woman in the box went, what? And we said a chili cheese. She goes, I'm sorry, you're not from here, are you? And I said, no. And she goes, we don't have your chili cheese burrito. And I said, okay, well, that's fine. I'll just take a chalupa or whatever we have. But anyway, today on the show, get ready. She was the most popular guest of our summer little season here. The Snake Lady is back, Emily. She has 8 new critters, and one of these audience members will hold that critter. No, I'm just joking. That's not going to happen. That and more. Let's start. Leo, roll it. Here we go, everybody. Woo. Yes. She's in a great mood today. Say hi to Kendall, everybody. Woo.
Hi.
I love.
I am.
You are. I don't know. You were a little testy in that pre-show meeting today.
To be clear, I was just spicy. That's
You're
different than being in a bad mood.
You're right. You're spicy today.
Extra spicy.
Hey, you know what'll cheer you up?
What?
Come on, intern Mason, come on in here. I want to show the folks. This is hot up. Wait, Mason. Come here, Mason, come stand right here. Mason, come look. Leo, take camera 5. Take camera 5. Give this man a job. Yeah. Give this man a job. This is Mason. Are you going to model the merch? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So big news on the Jason Show swag shop today. We just launched, this is hot. I mean, these literally just came in. We just launched new items in the online store. They include, okay, we'll hold it up a little high. Yeah, anyway, yeah. They include a special edition State Fair bags with a very cool State Fair version of our logo. You can also buy t-shirts with my end of show saying, go out there and be your, okay, get the t-shirt. Okay, this way. Yeah.
Mason, faster.
Is it the white one? No, this one. This one has my saying on it. Yeah, go out there and be yourself because no one can tell you're doing it wrong. You have the baby onesie. Now look at this. For babies, look at that. Jason's newest fan. Look at that. Well, I'm sorry, what's that handout for? Oh, yeah.
I'm having a baby, are you?
Oh, that's right, yeah. Kendall gets one for free.
Oh, it's a baby.
Mason, where's the spoon? Oh, this is cool. A hot dish spoon with engraved, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Let's get a shot of that. Isn't that cool? Is that it, Mason? I think so. Okay, anyway, if you want to give this young man a job, go ahead. He's almost done with his internship. He's great. He produced a couple Okay, get out of here. Yeah, there we go, yeah. We love Mason. Mason! Seriously.
He is great.
We got to get started, but you really can't keep that. That's barely off the press. I'll get you one.
You're joking. I'm hiding it. I'm going to spit on it.
We gotta, you're going to spit on it?
I licked it.
Kendall!
I licked it. It's mine.
We got to put that up on the wall.
I licked it. It's mine.
Not anymore. Anyway, no, all kidding aside, I just want to congratulate Mason. The segment, the back half of the show, the Snake Lady segment, all produced by Mason today. That's right. Yeah. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go.
I really like that.
First up, he was a staple of Saturday morning TV for kids around my age. Paul Reubens, best known as Pee Wee Herman, died at the age of 70. First of all, let's just take that in. When I was reading the obit, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that Paul was 70. But anyway, this was after a really private battle with cancer. He didn't tell anybody, I don't think. Every kid in the mid-'80s remembers this.
And pull yourself up a chair. Let the fun begin. It's time to let down your hair. TV sure excited. Those friends have been invited. The wacky TV Playhouse.
Yep, that's the opening. That's the opening of Pee Wee's Playhouse, which ran on CBS from 1986 to 1990. It featured familiar characters like Cowboy Curtis and Miss Yvonne, along with puppets like Cherry and Clocky. Mecca Lecca High, Mecca Hiney Ho, yeah. And let me just pause real quick to pay proper credit to Pee Wee's Playhouse. Television shows nowadays would give 2 fingers and a toe for half of the ratings for Pee Wee's Playhouse. And again, this was a Saturday morning show that had millions and millions and millions of viewers of all demographics. Even though it was a kid show, I looked at the ratings, you would not believe the demographic breakdown of that show on Saturday mornings. It was crazy. Reubens created the character of Pee Wee in the early 80s, forming a stage show that played here in Minnesota at the legendary Guthrie Theater. Did you know that? Before his TV show, he starred in the cult classic Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I know, let's try to find, okay, Pee Wee's first, then the stage show, then the movie, and then the show. The movie was beautifully directed by Tim Burton, and this is one of my favorite scenes. Look.
I wouldn't sell my bike for all the money in the world. Not for $100 billion, million, trillion dollars.
Then you're crazy.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're a nerd.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? Infinity.
I don't make monkeys, I just train them. Yeah. People still say it. I don't make monkeys, I just train them. Reubens wrote that movie with the late Saturday Night Live star Phil Hartman, who also did appearances on various Pee Wee projects. Again, that movie, I challenge you, go back and watch it. It's just as funny and fresh and as original. There's no basement in the Alamo. Now, one of my favorite scenes from the movie is when Pee Wee went to the Alamo in San Antonio, where Jan Hooks, one of my favorite regulars from SNL, played the tour guide. Look.
Hi, and welcome to the San Antonio Department of Parks and Recreation official Alamo tour. My name is Tina.
Excuse me, Tina, but could we go straight to
I'll
the...
tell you what, let's hold all questions until the end of the tour, okay?
But
Thank you. Corn can also be used to make tortillas. Do we have any Mexican Americans with us today? Well, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Okay, are there any questions? Yes.
Where's the basement?
Excuse me?
Aren't we gonna see the basement?
There's no basement at the Alamo.
I read last night that tour guides in the Alamo say there isn't a day that goes by since 1985 that someone doesn't ask where the basement is in the Alamo, either as a joke or real. You know, the thing about Pee-wee was the character, and you know, as a kid, you don't realize it. I had a Pee-wee Herman cake for my birthday. What you realize as an adult, not when you were taking it in, was Pee-wee made it okay if you were a different kid, if you were goofy or weird. That character subconsciously made you feel okay. You didn't realize that watching it, but that's what it did, and he just represented youth and just exuberance, and that's why he was just such a popular character. Yeah.
I think people my age, I missed the boat.
Absolutely.
It was a little bit before me, but
he became a headline in your generation.
Well, we
yeah.
still knew Pee-wee Herman. I
Yeah.
mean, it still was always kind of part of like the joke, or you could say something funny, and it was like a Pee-wee Herman thing. So even if we didn't watch it, he still had longevity.
Absolutely. Lots more to come, but first, some audience picks from the past few weeks. Be sure to come and join our studio audience. We have openings this week still, and we're booking into September. Head to eventbrite.com and search The Jason Show. You're in by 9:30 and you're out by 11:15. Stay right there. We'll be back after these words. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We love you. Seattle, Chicago, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Well, we paid tribute to the late Paul Reubens a little bit ago, but there's one more clip I have to show you. So Paul was a frequent guest with Letterman. This is from Late Night with David Letterman on NBC in 1983. Fresh off his shows at, again, our legendary Guthrie Theater here in Minneapolis. That is a very fitting Late Night rewind.
I got something else I want to show you too. That's a cool thing because see, this went over great in Minneapolis because this is made in Minneapolis.
Right there, yeah.
You know, Scotch tape, Minneapolis, and this is a thing. Thanks. Okay, this is a thing that's called Fun with Tape, and you can play around with tape if you don't have anything to do at home. You could take like a piece of tape like this, and you can make it go like this. Look. See, you could do a thing like this. And then you could take another piece of it like this if you want, and you could do this. Look. See, like this.
Oh, he was great with Dave. He was on Dave all the time, and knowing Letterman the way we do, he reveled in stuff like this, just the absurd, and such a talent. You know, one more little note. We talked a lot about his career, but the humanity behind the guy. You'll probably see this on your socials. Stars posting what looks like cameo videos. Paul was known for sending very personal birthday greeting videos to his friends. Stone Street, Eric Stone Street, Kathy Griffin have all posted videos that Paul had sent them, and it just shows you the man behind the goofiness. He was a good dude. More hot dish for you now. Taylor Swift is giving back big time. Overnight, TMZ revealed that T is giving the truck drivers on her hugely successful Eras tour a bonus. And we're not talking like a fruitcake of the month club. This is a different kind of bonus. Reports are she gave each of the truckers $100,000. Yes. The 50. So there's about 50 of them. They've been hauling around all of her equipment this summer. 100,000 times 50 means T Swift handed out $5 million in bonuses. Band members, dancers, and everyone else behind the scenes are also getting extra money. If you're keeping track, Swift wraps up the U.S. stops of her tour next week in Los Angeles. It could be, when all is said and done and all the checks have been written, it could be the highest grossing tour of all time at more than $1 billion in earnings. Just... We say this a lot. This is my feeling. Stars don't have to do that. I don't like when people tell other people how to spend their money, even if they have a lot of it. So, but the fact that she did it, you and I think if I had this conversation, if you ever had crazy money like that, that would be the fun stuff to do. You know what? That would just, I would do that all the time because that would be it means nothing to you, but to that truck driver,
yeah.
That's everything.
Life-changing.
That's well, maybe not even life. That's years changing. You know what I mean? That could help with their mortgage for a couple. It's just that's what huge. I would do if I had stupid money.
And she's notorious for being super generous since the start of her career. She's given out money to fans. Say she had one that had cancer, and so she gave them a massive check. She paid off someone's tuition. When she goes to these different cities, she always has a huge donation to some nonprofit. She's
in that town.
She's always been known this way. So it's not surprising, but it is still so nice to see.
It's really nice to see, especially for truckers. My dad was a truck driver, so I have a special place in my heart for the truckers. For Dean's Milk. My dad hauled milk. Anyway, next up, it's a show that's been on the air for 4 years, off the air rather, for 4 years. But thanks to Netflix, it's almost becoming the biggest show of the summer. I am talking about Suits, which ran for 9 seasons. I know everyone's like, what? This is such an interesting story. It was in the I think the Times or the Washington Post last night. Suits ran for 9 seasons on the cable network USA. If you don't know, it follows a guy with a photographic memory who talks his way into a job with a high-powered attorney. Get this, everyone. The reason we're doing this story and the Post did it, the show broke a record on Netflix for total viewing time of an acquired series, meaning old, at more than 3 billion minutes. The first season is in the Netflix top 10 right now as I'm talking to you. It's leading to talk of a potential reboot of Suits, though possibly not starring original cast member Meghan Markle. Just FYI on that one. Yeah. Have you ever watched Suits?
No, it's one of those shows. My sisters watched it. They're watching it for a second time. Like she and her husband, because it's just one of those things that they now have on in the background. But people who like it love it.
Yes. I have never watched it. It's really not my cup of joe. It's not my cup of tea. But I was on Netflix yesterday watching shark stuff. And I know I'm obsessed right now. Anyway, actually, there's a documentary I'm going to tell you about probably next week. Oh, wait, no, I'm not here. But anyway, I'll tell you about when I come back. But I was watching shark stuff, and I looked at the top 10, and I went, Suits? That show? And then, ironically, the article popped up. From one TV hit to another, next up, prepare for more adventures from the god of mischief, Loki. We're getting our first look at season 2 of the series based on Thor's evil brother. Look.
It's up to us to save this place.
Is this cracked?
You're good.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods. But how do you choose who lives and who dies? Make the hard choice. It's him.
Oscar winner Ke Kwan joined season 2 along with Owen Wilson. Season 2 premieres on Disney Plus in October. Admittedly, Loki season 1 is one of the Marvel series that kind of lost me. And then I felt overwhelmed by it. It was confusing to me, and I dropped out. I think Colin did complete it. But this is one of those where, as I said before, I think this is kind of the problem. Other than fatigue, There's just too many Marvel superhero stuff for all of us to keep track of. So then when they release a big theatrical movie, we are demotivated to go because we feel like we have so much homework to do to be able to enjoy the movie. So I'm going to use this story as just another plea to my buddy Bob Iger, who's not having a great month. But anyway, please limit the numbers of these shows. Just make them good so that we can keep track of this crap. You know, it's just too much. And I'm a fan of all this. I'm a fan of all this stuff.
I have not watched the more recent movies because every time I think, it'd be fun to watch X, Y, or Z, I'll turn it on and I'm legitimately like, was I supposed to know who that was? Or was I supposed to, wait, did that person die?
Yeah.
Are they brought back to life?
No.
Like, I can't watch it.
Friend, I think you represent 75% of the audience watching. And I'm a fan of all this stuff. I think it was a novelty. I mean, think about it. In 08, 09, when we heard cinematic universe, we thought that was a cool concept.
Right.
Now it's almost a victim of its own success. Now it's too many tentacles and girl, we don't got that time. Anyway, next on the dish. It's a moment that changed pop culture forever. It changed music forever. It changed television forever. On this day, 42 years ago, this played on TV for the first time. Yep. With that video, MTV made its debut way back in 1981. Get this, only a few thousand homes in New Jersey had MTV when it launched, but the channel quickly started spreading across the country just a little bit later. So I don't remember the launch. I lived in Indiana. We weren't that cool, but most people remember the first video, that one that played on MTV. But here's a little trivia for the next time you're at a bar and you're playing trivia. Do you know the second one? Anybody? Just shout out a guess if you think. Anybody? Madonna?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Aaron, guess? Nope. Okay. Thanks for playing, Aaron. I turned to the one person on our staff that's a musical genius.
I feel like it's like a David Bowie or something.
David Bowie, thank you for the guess.
But it's not, but I feel like that's what
Okay. It came from one of the biggest female artists of the time. Watch.
What you trying to do to my heart? You better run! You better hide! You better leave from my side, yeah.
Not David Bowie, but that's Pat Benatar with her hit You Better Run. She had a string of hit videos in the early 80s. Oh, did she ever? After MTV became successful, it faced criticism for not playing the videos from black artists. And that soon changed. This was somebody's guess. That changed with this. Yeah, this I do remember. Billie Jean by Michael Jackson is considered the first video from a black artist played on the channel. MJ would go on to, you know this, revolutionize the music video industry. No one in that era, you're with me on this, everyone remembers going to the video store and renting Thriller on VHS and the making of Thriller. MTV also deserves credit for helping make two other singers major stars. Madonna and Cyndi Lauper had a string of hits in the mid-'80s, but the videos were what helped them become international stars, without a doubt. I mean, those two ladies, MTV should write them a check every year. Not that they need it. We're gonna take a break. Get ready, get set. Snakes when we return. She was this summer's most popular guest, and she has friends along with her. Coming up in just a little bit, she's back. Emily Roberts from Snake Discovery with a new bounty of...
Get off! Oh my God, what are you?
Critters. That and more when we come back. Our first guest today was and this is putting it mildly, a huge hit last time she was on our show. Her segment quickly became one of the most popular videos on the Jason Show YouTube page channel in 8 years. Again, we've been on the air for 8 seasons, racking up over 150,000 views in just a month, like just quickly in 1 month. But that's nothing compared to the millions of views that she gets on her channel every single week with videos like this.
Come on. There you go. Good girl. Okay, now there's a treat for you because you listened.
No.
You didn't throw it in?
Well, where's the other one at?
It's under her tail. You're supposed to throw in the second egg. Come here. Good girl. You're a sweetie. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now we know there's food. 1 egg down. Oh, look at that happy smile.
Oh, yeah. She's a sweetie, Emily. Yeah. She's back with more of her reptile friends. Give it up from Snake Discovery, Emily Roberts, everyone. Welcome back, friend.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no. We're gonna get to the animals in just a second, but we were just laughing in the commercial break. You have provided a summer of laughs for our crew because I'm not joking in that intro. We have received more comments about you than any guest we've ever had on the show, and 90% of the comments go something like this. I love Emily. Who the hell is that guy? Yeah. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody knew what this show was. My other favorite comment was, Jason's lucky that Emily came on his show. That's right. And we are very lucky to have you back. Yeah. On that note, was there a moment that you realized your channel was clicking?
You know, it just kind of, all it takes is one viral video, and you can never predict which video is going to go viral.
Because if you did, everyone would be doing it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It just happens. And then the first time it really hit me was when we were probably in a public location that had nothing to do with reptiles. And somebody asked, "Are you Emily from Snake Discovery?" And it was at like Target. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually becoming a thing.
Yeah, you're being, the minute you are recognized in Target, you are a celebrity. That's what, I mean, it's official. But all of Emily's fans, we appreciate her and we appreciate you watching. Okay, let's get to the snakes. Oh, by the way, you just got back from a reptile expo in Schaumburg.
Wow, yeah, we did. Holy cow, nice.
I think, what happens at a reptile expo?
You know, think of like a convention.
Comic-Con?
Yeah, similar, yes, but all reptiles. But also I like to compare it to, craft shows where people have a table and they sell their goods.
Yeah.
Reptile breeders sell the animals that they produce. So
instead of crocheted blankets, there's boa constrictors.
Exactly. Yes.
I get it. Okay, what do we have? Let's get to the snakes. Who do we have first?
First, I brought a beautiful snake. This is a type of boa constrictor. It's called a rainbow boa, and they are gorgeous.
Oh.
Isn't that pretty?
He or she?
This one's a girl. Yep. Her name is Girl in Red. She's beautiful.
Girl in Red. That is a beautiful animal.
Right?
How old is she?
She's about 7 years old. She's a rescue. She was dropped off at our facility a couple of years ago, and we just decided to keep her. But they're called the rainbow boa because they have these small little ridges on their scales that act as prisms to refract light, and it gives them that rainbow or kind of iridescent look.
Now, my favorite question, is the animal docile?
This one actually, even though these are known for having attitudes, this one is particularly friendly, and they're very smooth if you want to feel her.
Emily, here's when you say I have an attitude, what do you mean by the snake has an attitude?
I wouldn't say they're ever aggressive. They're just defensive animals sometimes. But she has been worked with for many years, and she is definitely used to people handling her. So I think okay, you got to try it.
You know what? I'm gonna try it.
All right,
there
let's
we go.
do it.
I'm gonna step into my fear. There we go.
Hey!
Oh. Again, very soft. The diet of the animal?
These eat a lot of rodents, and they'll also occasionally eat birds in the wild, too. They live in South America.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
She
beautiful.
I got to tell you, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, another one. Let's do that. Give it up for Lady in Red. This is correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I like that one.
This one is another type of boa constrictor, even prettier in my opinion.
Okay.
His name is Onyx, or Onyxia, and we thought he was a female at first, so we decided to keep the name when we decided it was actually a boy. He doesn't mind though.
No.
But this is just your plain old bog standard boa constrictor, but he has additional melanin to his scales. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to see against my darker colored shirt, but he is jet black.
Yeah, let me get out of the way. Oh, there, against, oh, perfect, Emily, right there against the...
Look at that.
We'll get a good shot.
And in natural light, he also has kind of an iridescent sheen to him, which you might be able to see from where you're standing.
I think with the TV lights, too, we can see it, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, he is beautiful.
On the attitude scale, what are we looking at here? Yeah.
Very, very friendly. These are known, this type of snake is known for how docile they are. So he would be a good one to hold if you want to try it.
Sure.
All right.
I'm going to walk into my fear. Okay,
all right, let's do it.
Here we go.
Okay, can I use both hands? I will warn you, his tail likes to wrap around things to anchor himself.
That's fine.
So there you go. He'll just kind of make himself comfortable. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Now the main difference between boas and pythons, by the way, because I know in the last time I was here, I brought a bunch of pythons.
The way they kill you? No.
Not quite. The way they have babies. So boas give live birth and pythons lay eggs. That's the biggest difference between the two.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Well, you know what? I think I'm ready for him to not be with me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, more with Emily when we come back. Back in a moment. Walking through our fear. Walking through our fear. Welcome back to the show. More with our buddy Emily from Snake Discovery. Since the last time we saw her, Emily and her husband took a cruise through the Caribbean where they ventured out in search of new animals to discover. Look at this.
We should check those boards.
That's where the teens come to drink.
Yeah, probably. Come on, tortoises. Oh, there's a lizard. Oh, there's a gecko. Yeah, here, lift it up more.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, we can totally catch him. Oh, he's skittering.
Oh, he's in the, okay, keep it up. He's going towards the rock. He's right.
Oh, he's behind the door.
Oh, he's going inside.
Okay, well, this is how we enter the cave of death. Get off! Oh my god, what are you? Stop squiggling. Oh, jeez. Okay, got him.
Hey, we herped.
We herped.
We caught something. Let's go here and see what it is.
Look at that. Look at you. Okay. We have two more snakes. What do we have here?
So this is one of our native species to Minnesota, actually. This is the largest species of snake that lives in our backyard here. This is the bull snake.
Now, I asked you this during the commercial. Now, I do know a little something about this snake. They're a little persnickety, right?
They are called the bull snake because they have an attitude like a bull, typically.
Yeah, which means, even their face. Emily, am I right on this? Even the face is a little, the shape of the face is, it looks a little meaner.
They have what we call resting snake face. We're a family-friendly channel. So
exactly, and we are too. We're a family-friendly show. But am I right on that? It looks the head looks different.
Oh, absolutely. They have like this heavy eyebrow and typically a line across their eyes, which accentuates or magnifies that eyebrow in a way. But this one,
I know a great esthetician that can take care of that, just to get rid of the eyebrows there. Okay. There's no need for me to hold that one. I'm good. I'm good. I could have the intern do it a little later. We have one more snake, do we not?
Yes, we sure do.
Let's give it up for the bull snake.
Oh, yes.
Okay, what is this?
This one is mildly venomous, actually. I like to say that when we're nice and close to each other.
You said mildly venomous.
Yes. Yeah, it's no big deal. So this is called a false water cobra. They're called that because they mimic real cobras, but they're not truly, it's not gonna kill you. It'll give you bad diarrhea if you let it gnaw on you long enough. That's it. No big deal. It's fine.
There are other ways for that to happen that's a lot more fun. I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, A Mexican pizza. I mean, I'm just saying from the top of our show. Okay, so that's what you mean mildly venomous.
Yes, so the way these subdue their prey, which being the false water cobra, they live near the water, they eat a lot of fish and amphibians, right? So they have these enlarged teeth in the back of their mouth, and those teeth have a groove alongside of them that helps their toxic saliva, really, we'll call it. We won't call it venom. They chew it into their prey, which paralyzes their prey. So really, in order to get envenomated by a false water cobra, you'd have to let him gnaw on you and really shove your hand to the back of his mouth. So it's not going to happen.
We shan't be doing that on this show. I want to be clear on that one. That shan't be happening. Maybe that's the one the intern holds. I know. I'm not going to. That'll be the after show. Where do you might have said this? Where do they like to live?
Yeah, these also live in South America. Yep, their range crosses over with their range is shared by the true water cobras that they look like.
The true. And again, I'm noticing a difference in the face. It is a more flat, and is that also why? Because that's mimicking the cobra.
Yes, so these, when they feel threatened, they will flatten out along their neck like true cobras do, but then they also flatten out really their entire body, which makes them a little bit different than true cobras.
They're kind of flattening a little bit right now. Do they not like it here, or no?
He's just kind of floppy right now. He's about to shed his skin, so his skin is a little bit looser than normal at the moment.
Well, we better go to commercial then. More animals that aren't snakes when we return. Back after this, everyone. Mildly venomous. Mildly. Okay. Welcome back. More with Emily from Snake Discovery. We're moving into the non-snake arena. What do we have here?
Yes, so everything leftovers has legs, if that makes anybody feel better about this. This is the largest species of gecko in the entire world. It's called the Leachianus gecko, and he's almost fully grown. These grow to around 12 inches long. They can weigh over a pound, and they are sometimes called pajama geckos because it looks like they have so much extra skin. It's like they're wearing a onesie pajama. You know?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so it's got loose skin.
Are these dangerous, or are these pretty mild?
These are pretty mild. Like, he's very handleable. In the wild, they eat a lot of fruit and insects and other geckos.
How do they feel about interns?
They love interns.
Give it up for Mason, everybody. Mason, come on up here. Let's go ahead.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and put the gecko on Mason somewhere.
Okay, so first I kind of want to explain his toes because his toes are going to feel weird. Their toes, or their toe pads, are covered in thousands of microscopic hairs, and they create an electromagnetic attraction to your skin. That's how they stick to things. So we're going to stick them to you. Feel it? Feel it? Yeah, isn't that cool? So then, I don't know where you want them exactly. But
right there, just right there.
There you go.
Oh, right there.
Aww.
If you would like to be an intern at the Jason Show, yeah. How does that feel, Mason?
It's soft, actually.
It's soft?
It is soft.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think he likes.
A little unnerving, though.
It's a little unnerving?
Yeah.
Do they have teeth? Do they have?
Oh, they have lots of teeth. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually,
how many teeth do they have?
About 100, give or take. And actually, the difference between lizard teeth and snake teeth is snake teeth curve backwards like hooks, and lizard teeth are cone shaped to help tear bites off of things.
Oh, so I mean, they're cone.
Oh, you can take it out.
Give it up for Mason, everyone. Okay. Somebody get that guy a job, please. Somebody hire him. Yeah, okay. Oh.
This one's going to be interesting. Okay,
He is large.
This is a large frog, yes.
Oh my, that's a frog?
This is a frog. This is called a pixie frog. It's one of the largest species of frogs in the entire world. Yeah.
Oh my, how much does he weigh?
He weighs probably about 2.5 pounds. They grow up to 3 pounds, and he's trying to just back into something, so I'll just let him back into me.
Yeah. Where do they live?
These live in South America.
South America?
Sorry, this is Africa.
This is an African frog.
Most of the animals I brought were South America, but yes, this one's from Africa.
What does the frog eat?
These eat whatever fits in their mouth. They will eat not only
just like me.
Insects. They'll eat fish, rodents, birds, their babies sometimes.
Cheez-Its? How about Cheez-Its? Like our friend Kendall. Yeah, like that, yes. Our friend Kendall loves the Cheez-Its. Okay. Mean? Mean?
No, they just have a big appetite, and they're not the brightest, so they just might think things are food when they're not. They have teeth, too, which is kind of a fun fact about them.
Okay, you can go ahead and put that one back there. I was going to hold it, but a big no on that one. Okay.
Do you want to pet him?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to pet him.
Okay.
Okay, we have one more. We have two more if we have time.
Okay. So this one I definitely wanted to make sure we had time for. This is an Argentine black and white tegu.
A tegu?
Yeah,
tegu.
T-E-G-U. Tegu?
Tegu,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, yep. And these are, again, native to South America, which is what threw me for a loop with that pixie frog. But they are also found in Florida, where they are becoming an invasive species, actually.
They're in Florida?
Yeah, people are releasing their pets because they get too big for them to take care of, and it's not a good idea. Don't release your pets, but these are starting to live in Florida now.
Oh, I don't like that. People don't stop doing that. Correct me if I'm wrong. The pythons in Florida.
Yep,
it's a huge issue. It's a huge issue. Mean scale 1 to 10.
Very friendly. Very friendly.
What?
Yes, she is a big sweetheart. Her name is Allie, short for Alaska. She's missing part of her tail. She is a rescue. She actually was shipped to us by her old owners in Florida when the law was changed so that they couldn't own her anymore. So now we have her. And
is anyone else allowed to hold her?
Yeah. Oh, anybody.
I think Kendall should hold this one. Come here, Kendall. Come up here. Let's see ya.
She likes to be rocked or held like a baby. So
see, Kendall, it's good practice.
Yeah,
she likes to be rocked. There we go. Go ahead.
So just kind of.
It's fine.
Oh, hi.
Kind of lay your hand underneath her
Their
belly.
tongue's really long. Is
Oh,
it
do you
going to
want-
touch me?
It'll yeah.
You know, I think you both have to get licked by her tongue first. So hold out your hand like this.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
And what she's doing is, of course, just smelling.
Kendall, you go first. Kendall, go first. Kendall, come on.
It feels like a fruit roll-up slapping you.
That ain't no fruit roll-up.
Okay.
Okay.
You gonna try?
Kendall, Kendall's gonna try it.
I just did it.
Yeah, no, you have to hold it now that it's used
hold
to
it?
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of support her from underneath.
Oh yeah, just support her from underneath.
There you
like
go,
a
there you go.
baby. I
Yep.
got her. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
might
No,
wait a
you're
little
not
bit.
supporting her, Kendall.
I'm supporting her. I feel like I'm supporting her.
You're doing good. Here we go. Yeah.
You're
maybe
gonna
try
have a
against
baby in like 2 weeks.
Does this thing poop?
She won't. She won't. Oh, there you go.
Oh God, please let that animal. Oh, look at that, Kendall. You're doing well.
You're doing great.
Be sure to check out Emily on the Snake Discovery YouTube channel. Everybody, give it up for Emily. Go to snakediscovery.com for more. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back. Don't forget to get tickets. We have a few available even for tomorrow. Go to eventbrite.com and search the Jason Show. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Today, we're keeping the snake theme going. One guy gets an unexpected welcome home. Look at this. Yep. Here it is again in slow motion. Look at that. The Ring doorbell camera catches a moment that a snake hanging out of a storm door, nips at the guy coming home. He fell backward on the porch and into his front yard. This is a rat snake. It's not poisonous, and the guy is fine. He did admit to having a few adult beverages afterwards and says he never even saw the snake. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. I would not be home. I would leave. Welcome back. One more. We ran out of time. One more from Emily. Emily, what is this?
This is a bearded dragon, one of the most commonly kept reptiles as pets.
It is?
Yes.
And easy to take care of?
I think they are fairly easy to take care of. They're a good size. They don't get too big. They're very docile, as you can see, so they're good family pets.
Yeah, are you feeling good about this?
I do. I mean, I held the giant one.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's like
you did.
nothing.
And the color is unusual. You just can't walk into any store and get that color, right? Or is that not common?
Yeah, usually in the wild in Australia, they're more of a brown color overall, but this one was bred for specifically bright colors. So with selective breeding, just like with dogs, you can breed for certain attributes that you're looking for.
That's fantastic. No, seriously, go on YouTube. Not that I need to tell you because you're already there. And because how long is the site? How long have you guys been on YouTube now?
We've been doing YouTube videos for about 5 years, if memory serves correctly.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. You know what? You know what would look good on a green suit? Why don't we just put the bad boy here? Just there we go.
Sometimes people call these Velcro lizards.
Okay, there we go.
Did I do a good job?
Oh,
Yep.
hello, little
Feeling
lizard.
Velcro-y?
Hello. Okay, please don't pee on the suit. Okay.
Cute.
Tomorrow on the show, the Cheese Whiz is back, and she's just showing off some of the year's award-winning cheeses from the American Cheese Society. Well, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. I made a friend.